I'm plugging my lights. Ta-da! You can't even see them. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with me, Pixie. Today I am doing a room tour. I'm only doing this because I'm moving rooms actually. I'm moving downstairs because my sister is going to college, so I get her room. I'm very excited. So this background's going to be a little different. I've only done like 3 videos in front of this, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this room tour. Coming straight into my room, taking an immediate right, and here you see this really nice green coat rack. And above it we have a jewelry holder with all my necklaces. Nothing too exciting about that, and I have an H hanging on my wall. And then coming to the left of my door, I have a jellyfish painting that I did a few years ago. And then up here I have just a bunch of hand sanitizers and chapstick. And then I have my giant shelving unit, which I'm sure most of you have seen before. Here's where I keep all my Breyers and other models. And I have a stone box back there, and I have the original Zippo Pine Bar box. This is where I sit to do my videos. I set my camera on my chair and I put it in front of my ladder, and then I sit there and do videos. And here's where I do all my like skits and filming videos, and that's where I film basically all my videos. And then across from here is my dresser, my closet, and a bunch of other storage. In here, I have a bunch of Breyer stuff. Nothing too exciting. There's a bunch of blankets. We have a bunch of riders that looks pretty terrifying. And I have money in there, and here is my DS, which I haven't touched for years. Up here is a picture of young little me with my old dog, Barley. May she forever rest in peace. And I don't just collect model horses. I collect root beer bottles. Don't worry, these aren't beer bottles. These are root beer bottles. Every time I get like a bottle, I'll keep it and add it to my collection. Above here we have a giant donut puzzle. I don't know if you can tell if it's a puzzle, but you can kind of see. Going over here we have my closet. I have a ton of pony pouches, which I never use really. The most I use at a time is maybe 4. Here I have a bunch of binders filled with artwork from many years, from my young age to now. And I have a bunch of sketchbooks and old paper. And here I have a bunch of old school supplies that I just keep in there until I need them for the next year. Up here I have a bunch of storage. And here's a bunch of old Breyer stuff. And in here I just have a bunch of trophies. Here's extra storage, and those are, I don't know what you call them, but they're in there. This is a Schleich trailer that I made a few months ago, and it just lives in here because I don't really know where else to put it. Here I have a bunch of cardboard. Next to my closet I have this calendar, which obviously is handmade because I don't have the money to spend money on a calendar. And then next to my bigger shelves I have a smaller unit for my Schleich. Over here we have a fairy garden. Nothing pretty exciting about that. It's just a fairy garden. And I have a jumping Connemara pony. And then down here I have all of my Schleich. This is my entire Schleich collection. Down here I have the top one is a bunch of tag making equipment and ribbon. Down there I have a prop box full of model horse props for movies that I will probably never make. Then next to my trash can I have a ukulele. Many of you don't know that I play the ukulele, but I play the ukulele. I got it a few months ago. I love it. And then next to my ukulele I have a tripod. It's just sitting there. It doesn't have to do anything with the ukulele. I just put it there because I didn't know where else to put it. Here we have a cat tower for the cat. Over here we have a ribbon wall, which is just full of all my track and horse riding ribbons. And I have a bunch of show numbers from dressage shows. And above here we have some shelving units full of knick-knacky stuff, bobbleheads, ribbons. Here's a painting that I did a few weeks ago. Here I have some trophies from past horse shows. Next to my shelves I have a halter from my old mare who sadly passed away. This was her halter and lead rope. Over here we have a window and a cat. This is my cat Hazel. And I just have a bunch of plants and crosses here. Yeah. Under Hazel we have another shelving unit, which is like my overflow shelving unit, I guess you could say. Here we have a cat bed. She sleeps in it a lot. And over here we have my desk area. Up here we have a bunch of like pamphlets from different places in Kentucky mostly. My lamp has my phone and my watch charger. Here's my phone. It like changes colors. It's very cool. I just have a bunch of knick-knacky stuff, and I have a bunch of pencils and pens. And here I have a painting of Fox and the Hound, which I did about a month ago. And I have it Into the Woods painting as well, because I love that musical and Broadway production. And I have another painting of some trees that I did a really long time ago. And here I just have a bunch of sticky notes, pens, paper clips, tape, stuff like that. Sketchbooks, watercolor that I hung up. Here's a picture of me and my best friend, and I have a bunch of books, binders, more organizing stuff, a bunch of pictures, a jewelry box, which there's no jewelry in here, I don't think, a bunch of garbage. Here's another young me picture with a horse that I used to ride. And then here I have a giant candy bucket because, you know, you gotta have that sugar. And then up here I have a bunch of classics. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I touched them besides today. Let me touch you. Oh yes. Under my desk, I have a giant, no, not so giant, but I have a art bucket full of paints, canvases, and other projects that I'm working on. Over here I have basically all the stuff that I need to get rid of and sell, but I just need to actually put it up for sale because it's just sitting here right now. So heading up my ladder, we come up to my bed, which is kind of a disaster right now, but that's how it always is, so. And the coolest part about my room is I have this really cool ladder that goes up to this little cubby attic area. I have a fan up here because it gets so hot up here. And then back there I have a kind of a little like nook area, kind of. I pretty much don't really go up here that often. My cat goes up here more often than I do. And over here I have some bookshelves with a bunch of books up here. And I have a classic and a stablemate up there. This is basically the last part of my room. So here is basically an overview of my room. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I thought I would just show you guys my room. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye!